because originally I planned on coming to Europe for 2 months. Welcome my friends, Seven Gray here. Thank you for joining me for this episode today. I am in Spain in a beautiful city called Salamanca. It is gorgeous here today. It's just slightly on the chilly side in the, I'd say mid-60s, something like that. You may wonder why I always give sort of a little weather report when I'm doing my vlogs. I think it's because that's one of the benefits, one of the pros of being a nomad, being able to change your city and your location to follow the weather. So over the last few days, I've been slowly working my way from the north coast of Spain up there, right on the shore, and working my way down south. I'm in the middle of Spain right now, just outside of Madrid. It's a little bit past noon right now, and so I'm wandering about, looking at the city, enjoying the sights, and keeping my eye out for a place to get some lunch. Walking up to a beautiful cathedral, one of 3, I think, here in Salamanca. Let me show you. Check that out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that a beautiful sight? This is what traveling is all about, is just enjoying amazing architecture around the world and the variety of styles that there are. This is central Spain, which is heavily influenced by Arab invasions. And so I think there's 3 primary architectural styles here. This is one of them. Absolutely gorgeous. I think maybe I made a mistake today just wearing this lightweight jacket, this Patagonia jacket that I always wear. I've got a heavy winter jacket. I thought maybe that would be too heavy because it just looks so gorgeous out, blue skies. But my fingers are already starting to freeze right now. My ears are getting cold. I may have to head back to the hostel and grab my other jacket. Oh, I should mention that the reason I brought up the topic of weather today is because originally I planned on coming to Europe for 2 months. I came over here because the Megadu basically paid for my ticket over here and back. So my original plan was a month in Spain, a month in Morocco. Hopefully the weather in Morocco was going to be in the 70s or something like that. That's what I had predicted. That's what my research showed. But that is not the case. The weather has dropped significantly this last week. I've been fighting a head cold, feeling a little bit better today. But I made a decision just in the last day or so. I've decided to come back to the United States and cut my trip in Europe here short and go to the Arizona desert where the weather is a little bit warmer. I'm having a heck of a time finding a restaurant, a cheap restaurant that is open. I'm a little bit befuddled, a little bit confused by the restaurants here in Spain as far as when they're open and when they're not. About half of them do not have any hours posted. And then the other half that does have the hours posted are pretty much for tourists, so the prices are beyond what I want to spend. They do the menu day dia, 12, 13 euros up to 25 euros, and that's way beyond my budget. So I'm looking for a cheap shop, something around 4 euros, 3-4 euros, and it just seems like there's no pattern for when they're open or closed. Finally found a small shop. It's a kebab shop, 4 euros to get a kebab sandwich here, and they've got some little vending machines here. It's like a little casino. Try it out. Glad I finally got some lunch, found a restaurant open, and a price that I can handle within my budget. I think I mentioned before my budget is 30 euros or $30 a day. I'll link an episode above where I talk about my daily budget when I'm traveling. I'm gonna head back to the hostel and get a nap. The one thing I do love about Spain is their siesta, the afternoon break to take a nap. I'm walking right now through the Plaza Mayor. That actually means the major plaza or the great plaza, which is the central plaza here in Salamanca. Definitely got to check that out if you come visit this city, which I do highly recommend. If you can afford the menu day dia, this is the place to be. The patio seating out here in the main plaza. It's gorgeous. I suspect once I finish editing this, it's going to be a shorter episode than normal, but that's all I have for this episode. I'll be joining you soon back in the United States. At least that's where you're probably viewing this from. I looked at my stats on YouTube and like 95% of my viewership is in the US. So I'll be back in the States here just probably in the next week or so. Thank you for watching. Savor the moment, and I'll see you next video.